Sundance 2025, let's talk about it here on the Fanboy Cantina. I got to watch 10 movies as part of the 2025 Sundance Film Festival online experience. It's really great that a number of movies that are shown at the festival are available online. Not all of them, which is disappointing, but still a lot of great selections. But a couple of things. One, not a big fan of the price point going up from $25 per movie to $35 this year. And then the other thing was 2 movies were removed from the online experience because of social media leaks, people taking clips and leaking it on social media. So that's really terrible that that happened in the first place, and unfortunate that they were removed. I at least got a refund, so that's okay. It does make me worried about, is Sundance going to do the online option going forward? So with that said, let's talk about the 10 movies that I did get to see. I am partial to documentaries, so this list is documentary heavy. At the bottom of my list is Bubble and Squeak. I did not like this movie at all. The premise of this supposed comedy is that there's this American couple, they're overseas in a foreign land where cabbages are outlawed and they are on the run. This could have possibly been funny as a short, but they run this gimmick into the ground and it feels like this forced Timu Wes Anderson kind of quirkiness that really just does not work. And this was the only movie of the 10 that I truly did not like. At number 9 is DJ Ahmet. This drama received an award at Sundance. It's about a teen shepherd who takes an interest into this girl who's engaged in an arranged marriage. It's really about the setting and the visuals for this movie. Some of the beats are going to be very familiar within this genre, but an enjoyable film to watch. At number 8 is East of Wall. This was a Sundance Audience Award winner. I hadn't heard of a genre called docu-fiction, so here this is Tabitha shown in this picture along with her family and these wayward teens that she brings in. So these are the true characters, but it's a fictionalized version of their story. This drama, I think, is really, really strong as a story about family and grief. Because many of them are not trained actors, some of the performances could be stronger than they actually are, but a really solid film. At number 7 is BUNNYLOVR. This is the story of a New York desk worker / online sex streamer wrestling with her feelings from a breakup and bad job, complicated father relationship, and finds herself looking for connection, which means exploring a connection with one of her online customers. You know, I like the look of BUNNYLOVR. The plot, I think, is a little bit thin, but a good movie. At number 6 is Atropia. This movie received an award from Sundance in the U.S. drama category. I struggled with this movie because it's a satire taking place at a military role-play facility during the Iraqi war, and I felt like in the beginning it just really wasn't clicking for me. And then I started to pick up on, this is a satire in the tradition of like a MASH or something along those lines. And indeed, MASH was one of the influences or inspirations for this movie. I think it is strongest when it's focusing on the love story. At number 5 is The Dating Game. This is a documentary taking place in China focused on a dating coach working with 3 guys looking for love. This is an easy watch as much as it's about Chinese culture and Chinese dating culture in particular. There's a lot of universal themes that I think a lot of people can identify with. This is an easy watch. At number 4 is Third Act. This is a documentary about Japanese-American filmmaker Robert Nakamura from the lens of his son, Tadashi Nakamura. Originally started as a documentary focused on telling the life story of the godfather of Asian American cinema, but the documentary took a turn once Robert's Parkinson's diagnosis came to light, and that's what brings out the true heart of this documentary, which is the father-son relationship. At number 3 is Seeds. This is the Sundance U.S. Documentary Award winner. I loved the look of this movie. It's telling the story of a number of black farmers in the rural South. The eye that the filmmaker has here, where it's so patient, it might be a little slow for folks, maybe one story too much, but I really love this documentary. At number 2 is André is an Idiot. This is a really engaging documentary about a man who did not get his colonoscopy and then later finds that he has stage 4 cancer. It's a wonderfully irreverent and touching documentary. Highly recommend checking it out and get your colonoscopy. And at number 1, my favorite movie that I got to see online at the Sundance Film Festival 2025 is Cutting Through Rocks. This is a Sundance Award winner for the World Grand Jury Prize documentary category. It tells the story of Sarah in rural Iran. She becomes a politician or council member for her village, and it covers her journey in bringing development and women's rights and other things to her village and all of the struggles that come along that journey. Wonderful and engaging documentary. Highly recommend checking it out. So those are the 10 movies that I got to see online at the Sundance Film Festival 2025. Post in the comments if you got to watch any movies as part of the festival. What did you like? What did you not like? Post in the comments. Would love to hear from you. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.